Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another now open video in our series. I'm Nate Went, Tourism and Sales Coordinator for the St. Charles Business Alliance. Also representing the Alliance here is Laura Purdy, our Tourism and Sales Manager.
Hi, everyone.
We're very excited as we have a great episode here. We get to learn a lot about Clean Juice. We invited the owner of the new Clean Juice location here in St. Charles, Ryan Castle, to join us to talk about all the amazing things that they have going on there. So, Ryan, it's great to see you. How you doing this fine day?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me on this morning.
Good, of course. Well, yeah, no, we're thankful that you had time in your schedule to come on today because we are so excited to learn more about all the great things that you guys are up to. So, but before we get to talking about Clean Juice, tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you from the St. Charles area? If you are, how long have you been around here, or what kind of drew you to St. Charles? Things like that.
Sure. So I actually initially grew up in McHenry, Illinois, about an hour north of here. And after college, I actually moved down to Chicago. So I lived in Chicago for about 10 years, where I met my now wife. And surprisingly enough, she had always wanted to move to St. Charles. She was not from the area, but as she looked longer term, I think, in terms of our relationship, and wanted to move here. In fact, we had, when we were still dating, actually stayed at Hotel Baker for a long weekend to see St. Charles a little bit more. And so after we had our first child, we moved to St. Charles about a year after that. So we've been in St. Charles for 9 years now.
Awesome. Well,
Oh,
we're so
wow.
excited to
Okay.
have you in the community, and that's awesome that you stay at the Hotel Baker. There's no better place if
No.
you're looking to get good views of the city than Hotel Baker for sure.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
So,
and certainly moving from the city of Chicago to St. Charles was a big change. But I was really drawn to the downtown area, and all the trails, the rivers, fantastic. And I really wanted to move to a place that seemed more of like a community, not cookie cutter. And so, I just love the different parts of St. Charles, the different neighborhoods and stuff. So we've really enjoyed being here.
Yeah. Well, we definitely do have it all here, and we're very lucky. When you're on those trails, you feel like you're on vacation rather than you're home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
so let's talk about Clean Juice a little bit here. So, tell us about where you guys are located at, when your hours are. Let's start there.
Sure. So our address is 1970 West Main Street. So we are located at the corners of Randall and Route 64. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 7 to 7. This is our winter hours. So once we move to our summer hours in the next month or so, we'll become 7 to 8. Saturdays, we are open from 8 to 6. And Sunday, we're open from 9 to 5.
Okay.
so who are you? If somebody uses other businesses as a point of reference, who are you next to?
So we are in between the Starbucks and Oberweis on Route 64.
Okay. All right.
Perfect.
That sets it. Okay.
Yeah. And so, can you tell us when you guys opened up for business as well?
Sure. So our official opening was November 21st of 2020. So we've been open just about 2 months now. And we've just been extremely excited. Nate, as I told you, we've just been extremely excited with the attention that we've had, and the amount of people to come in. November and December are typically slower months in general, not because of the weather, but because of the holidays. And so we've just been really excited about the number of people that have been coming into our locations despite of the holidays, and despite of what everything else that's going on in this world today.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm somebody who eats clean. I eat very healthy. I exercise regularly, but I've never really dipped my toe into juicing.
Hmm.
So for somebody who doesn't really understand the whole concept, can you give us kind of a Reader's Digest version of what they might find, or what might be something introductory that they would try, and how they get into the whole clean juice?
Sure. So that kind of goes to our menu. So we have two different options from a juicing perspective. So the front of the house, we have a juicer, which we have all of our fresh produce in the front of the house. And those are for the juices that are made on demand. We also have our juices that are part of our cleanse product or cleanse portfolio. And those are all pressed on site, in-house. We bottle, we label, and we have now 5 different cleanse options for people. Those juices also don't necessarily need to be part of the cleanse. So we have a lot of people who will just buy an 8-ounce juice or a 16-ounce juice that are pressed in the back. The difference primarily is the way that they're made. So the juices that are in the front of the house, we'll take that entire produce and blend that into the drink. So whether it's kale, spinach, oranges, lemons, all of that goes directly into the juice. So that gets all of the fiber, everything else, all of the great parts of that fruits and vegetable are included within that juice. The juices that are part of our cleanse, those are actually pressed. So we blend everything in the back through our juicer, and then we actually press all of the ingredients together to make that juice. So
Okay.
something like our sweet green, which has kale, spinach, green apple, lemon, all of that is mixed together and blended. But because we press it together, it actually takes out that fiber piece of it. That's really the two differences. The important thing to remember too about clean juices, while we have juice in our name, we go above and beyond that. So we do have a number of other products that we offer, all of which are organic. For us, transparency is really, really important. That's why when you come into our store, you're going to see all of our fruits and vegetables are uncovered. So we want people to see what we're actually putting into their product, whether it's a juice or a wrap. And then anything that is not sourced or procured organically, we have a transparency board across from our POS system so people can see. So, for example, Himalayan pink sea salt comes from the ocean. We can't source it organically. Our gluten-free bread is not organic. We're working on procuring that right now, but we also want it to be up to our standards from a taste perspective as well. So everything that's not organic is on that board. Everything else, though, is 100%, and we are USDA certified organic for all of our fruits and vegetables and products throughout the store.
Okay. So
Okay.
you have a menu of food items and you have your juices.
Correct.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yay.
And so, kind of following up on Laura's question a little bit. So if someone's looking to kind of like get introduced to the juicing world, what would you say would be kind of like the first, drink that you would recommend someone try to kind of like, something to tip their toes in?
Sure. So I would say that it really depends on what their goals are. So we have a lot of people that, Laura, as you said, who already eat really well. And so we have our fresh juices that I would say if you're interested in just wanting to know more about our product, the fresh juices that are pressed or blended in the front of the house are a great introduction. We have a number of those that are on our menu today. I think we have 6 fresh juices that are on the menu, but everything can be customized as well. For those that are interested in potentially cleansing or learning more about the juices in our cleanses, we have 5 different options, as I said. So if someone is just wanting to start off, I would say that there's really 2 options. So we have our beginner cleanse, which is 4 juices and then a light dinner. So in place of meals, you would have those 4 juices throughout the day. They would be between 2.5 and 3 hours separated from each other with lots of water in between. And then we would have a light dinner. So we'd have a chicken breast or a salad for dinner. That's
Okay.
our beginner cleanse. We also have 1-day cleanses, and we have 4 different options for that now. We have our original cleanse. We have our anti-inflammatory cleanse. We have our energy cleanse, and we have our immunity cleanse. All of those can either be 1, 2, 3, or 5-day. But if you're just getting started into cleansing, I would definitely recommend just starting off with 1 day because those 6 juices represent all of your meals for the day. So you'll
Okay.
have 6 juices throughout the day. And the last one is actually one of the juices is our cashew milk, or made with our cashew milk. So it has protein so that your body can absorb that and digest that protein, so you don't
Right.
feel like you're hungry when you're going to bed.
Okay.
Right.
Awesome.
That's
And
a good
again,
question.
Yeah, and because of the fact that we're certified organic, and it's really important for us to have whole food and fruits and vegetables within our juices, we don't add any preservatives or additives. So when you pick up one of our bottles, the ingredients that are in that bottle, that those are the only ingredients. So we don't add anything else. So our cold press fridge in the front of the house that holds all of our juices, the shelf life is anywhere from 4 days to 7 days, and that's it because we don't have any preservatives or additives. So
Okay.
we're constantly pressing. We press our juices at a minimum of 3 days a week, sometimes 4, sometimes 5 days a week that we're pressing.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. And if, if anyone's looking to order any of the juices or anything like that, what's the best way to order from you guys, and what are your order options in terms of like, curbside pickup, things like that?
Sure. So there's a couple different options. So the first, what we always recommend is to download our app. We have a Clean Juice app. That's the best way to order as well as receive rewards. So the first time that you download the app, you're going to get a $5 reward towards your first purchase. Or if you've already purchased from us and you're downloading it, your next purchase will have $5 off. Every $100, you'll get an additional $5 off. And then you'll also get a birthday reward.
Oh, nice.
You can also call the store directly, and we can enter it into the POS system. So if you call us at 331-901-5201, that's the second option that you can order. You can also order through any of our third-party delivery partners. So we have DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates as our third-party delivery partners. We also offer in-store eating when it's available, as well as curbside pickup as well.
Okay. Awesome. So you got it
Wow.
all covered.
We have it all covered.
Awesome.
Yeah, we didn't talk too much about it, but we talked a lot about just our juice products, but we do have a number of other options available as well. So we have acai bowls, we have wraps, we have toast. So we have avocado toast, almond butter toast.
Okay.
We have what we call quinoa bowls, which are our version of salad. So it's really
Oh,
salads and quinoa. And then new this year for the winter season, we've introduced soups. Again, all of our ingredients are 100% organic, so something that we're really proud of.
Well,
awesome.
I know a few people here have tried you already. I have not, so I'm anxious to. I'm just looking through your Instagram. So if somebody wants to follow you on Instagram, what's your handle?
Our handle is at Clean Juice St. Charles, and that is for both Instagram and Facebook.
Awesome.
Okay. And if you look through there, you can see everything that you guys have. So it's pretty informative. So we're excited to have you here, truly excited. We're a pretty healthy bunch here at the Alliance, so I'm sure we'll be coming to patronize you soon.
Yeah, we've been really excited about the comments that we've had. It's actually been really great to speak with our customers and hear that they've been wanting something like this in the community, and to be able to educate people on the value of either one, eating organically. We have kids smoothies as well. We have a kids cheesy wrap, so introducing kids to organic products, but also just being able to educate our customers about different add-ons that we have. And so when people hear anti-inflammatory cleanse, it's really great to be able to talk about the values of something like a turmeric,
Yeah,
or camu camu, which has 60 times more vitamin C than oranges. And so a lot of the people that may have been intimidated by those things, it's been a great opportunity for us to just talk about the value of those things, and the value that it brings to your body. Whether people are just
Right.
starting to wanting to eat healthier, or those that have been eating healthy for a long time but may not be as familiar with some of the additional options that people can have as part of our product portfolio.
all
Okay.
right.
Awesome. Well, Ryan, that about wraps up. Is there anything else that you'd like to add about clean juice before we give you our last question here?
No, again, we welcome the opportunity to answer any questions that you have. We take great pride in educating all of our staff to be prepared to answer any questions that they have. But certainly, cleanjuice.com is a great avenue or resource for people to learn more about us, as well as our app, which can show all of our products as well as provide nutritional value for any of our products.
Awesome.
All
Awesome.
right.
Yeah. And so is there anything that you like to say to the St. Charles community before we end the video?
I would just say that we're really excited about what the future holds. We're so excited for the opportunity when our doors will be more open, that we'll have outdoor seating and we can welcome people in. I know that there's been a lot of people who have really taken advantage of our curbside pickup, but haven't had the opportunity to come into our store directly. So we're just really excited for that opportunity when people feel comfortable in coming into our store and being able to answer those questions. And certainly just recommend people to try new products. So some people who may not be as familiar with some of the products or some of the ingredients in our foods, we just welcome the opportunity for them to come in and try those things. We also do a lot of sampling on site, so we typically daily have different samples of all of our juices. So
Okay.
we just recommend people that may not want to take an 8 ounce or try a 16 ounce drink, come into the store. If you want to try something yourself too, we're more than happy to open one of our juices and have them sample before they purchase the product.
Okay, awesome. Well,
All
that's
right.
awesome. We're super excited for you and hope, especially as we start, getting towards all the vaccines, that things start opening up again so we can have, people inside be all joyous and have fun like that. So, but that wraps up our now open video here. Ryan, thank you again for coming on. It's been a true pleasure to get to learn
Thank
about
you.
you and also your business. And as I said, we're excited for Clean Juice and all the great things that await you.
Great. Thank you very much, Nate.
Awesome. Well,
Appreciate it. Thank you,
until,
Laura.
yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
So thank you all again for listening. We'll have more now open videos coming down the road. So until then, everyone stay safe, stay healthy by drinking clean juice, and we'll see you all next time.